3, 2, 1. Yes, you read the title correct. I have been scammed of a considerable sum of money from the xerozenith psych ward building. This has nothing to do with Dan, but it's to do with another certain member on the board of directors, in particular Cameron Moylan, who has basically screwed us over, has done numerous things that could have got me in big trouble, and other things. So, first, let's start from the beginning. What is this building? It's been going around as a psych ward, it's been going around as a hospital. This building is called Terrace View Nursing Home from Castle Nursing Homes. In fact, I can show you the original. This is what it used to be. So it was a nursing home that also housed some people that weren't really fit for society. It's kind of like a mental asylum in part of the building. So it was mostly a nursing home and a bit of rehabilitation as well. So how do I end up here? So I met Dan back in the early days of this project about 9 or 10 months ago, back when he needed some help with the farm system. So I came here about early December. I came here. I was actually sleeping in the room across from here, the electrical room. I hang up there. I was getting new farm system fitted, which I got the new panel, the MS10UD. I got new horn strobe, new smokes installed. Had to rewire part of the system because it was just done thermostat wise. So I got new FP cable ran. So quite a fair amount of work put in, and quite a fair amount of money in parts. You know, brand new panel, brand new horn strobes, brand new smokes. So I was going to get paid for this job about 8 months ago. Cameron was supposed to pay me. I have the invoices of how much I've been paid. So I haven't paid for them. So that's the first loss of money I made on this project. The next one I made is electrical work. So as you may notice, there's been new exercise put in the building, there's been new wiring put in the building, new breaker panels, all that kind of stuff. All that again, came out of my pocket, never been paid for. All money I lost on this project, brand new panels, brand new wiring. Again, copper wiring is not cheap. And it's all 12 gauge stuff, and there's multiple ones of it that go probably a good couple hundred feet. So probably $10,000 worth of conduit and cable runs in this building I put in. Exercise we had put in, those were at least paid for by viewer donations. Unfortunately, I'm sorry to the viewers who have got basically scammed by how it basically ended up, but I'm sorry about that. And there's not much I can do about it, but we put those in. We put a lot of work in the building. Honestly, that wasn't the worst part. So I had to go to the UK for a bit, got some work out there. For my first trip, I came back here for about 2 months, and I went to visit Dan in Ireland. But before I went to Ireland, we started having flooding issues. So one of the back storm drains were at the end of the building on North A. When it would rain hard, it would back up and it would flow into the building about 50, 60 feet into the building, almost right next to my room is, and it would be about probably 2 centimeters deep. It was a lot of water coming in. So naturally this water would come in every time heavy rain came in, and because we moved all the ceiling tiles in the hallway to one of the rooms back there, it absorbed all the moisture in the tiles. So over time, when the heat came in the building, warmed up, the building got really humid. Like, seriously humid. Like, I mean, the walls were completely soaked. Humid. So we asked Cameron whether he could run dehumidifiers throughout the building, and he came back and said you got up to 2 dehumidifiers, which is absolutely not enough to dry the building down. So if I put the camera, as you see, my room is basically almost completely packed up. So we were flooding to about here on the floor, from way down there. So you're running one dehumidifier in my room and one at the end of the hallway. But we have stock rooms and stuff, and everything here is basically destroyed. I mean, first light box, look at that mold on there. Basically, boxes are moldy, everything's rusted. This radio is in pristine condition, completely moldy. Anything electronics is basically completely fucked. Doesn't work anymore. Not really savable. I mean, look at the ceiling fan. It's just so much stuff in here I had. Most of it's been thrown away at the moment. Tossed a lot of it. That's just not worth saving, but probably about 10 to 15 grand of stuff in here that I lost from the humidity that Cameron refused to help sort out. He refused to get the humidifiers going, that kind of stuff. So, yeah, you can see how bad it was in here. The shelves are really rusting apart, but yeah, it's just. I'm looking at a total. Probably what I lost about $25,000 of damages, of mold. I mean, it's insane. So, as you know, I am part of the xerozenith channel on YouTube. I know. I posted a few videos on there. I saw a lot of people ask about a lawyer, and it's a good question, but the thing is, I have no idea where to start with that kind of stuff, and nor does really Dan have time for it, and it's just, we don't really have money for it either. To get a lawyer, a lawyer's $100 an hour, probably something like that. It'll be expensive. So, where I'm going from here is today is my official last day in this building. I'm getting out of here. I say my room's all packed up. I am heading to Maine for a project there, building renovation. So, just getting the final few things packed up and heading out. And that'll be probably the last see me in this building. Am I going to miss this place? Yes, but the mismanagement, and especially the let's say deceiving acts and possibly criminal acts from Cameron, I'm not going to miss that. I mean, some of the stuff he did that I've recorded and stuff on the cameras we had here are straight up basic admissions to basic felony crimes and stuff. And stuff he wanted to do is, yeah. So, yep, so this is where we're going from here. So I keep saying so for something, I don't know why, but this will be the last time in the building. When I get to me, I might start making videos of the project in there. I don't know yet. It depends how busy I am, what I'm doing, but it depends on how much I have time for, whether it's something people want me to do, or whether it's even worth me doing it, but yeah. So let me know what you think, and see you again sometime.